What's going on, boss man?
How you doing?
What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Richard Woods. I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Richard, young Richard. How old are you, Richard?
46.
46. Let's get to know you a little bit, man. What's your Let's talk about your childhood a little bit. Was you raised in a two-parent household?
Yes, sir. I raised in a project called Hampton Homes, Greensboro, North Carolina.
So your mama and your father were staying there.
My mom and my grandma.
Okay.
My father from Miami, Florida.
Your father from Miami, Florida. Talk about childhood. How was your childhood?
It was crazy coming up, you know. We struggled.
How you struggle?
Mama had to work 2 jobs just to make sure me and my brother had to go to clothes and go to school. It was hard. Then I stayed in trouble, just trying to make sure I had stealing cars, trying to sell drugs, things like that, you know.
How old was you when you started breaking the law?
Probably about 9.
About 9 years old. What's the first thing you got arrested for at 9 years old?
Stealing a car.
Stealing a car. You know how to drive a car at 9 years old?
Sir.
Lord have mercy. Most kids being interested in He-Man and stuff like that at 9 years old. You interested in cars and stuff like that, huh?
I was into the streets, yes, sir.
You was in the streets at 9 years old?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what type of crowd was you hanging around?
Dope boys, people like me, always get in trouble. I didn't want to hear about innocent people, like innocent kids. Go to school, do their homework. I didn't go to school, I was skip school. I just stayed in trouble, going to the detention center, going to training school, anything like that.
Yeah. Did they ever hang with that crowd, ever lead to anything like alcohol and drugs? I mean, you said you were selling them. You ever started abusing any type of drug at that young age?
No, I just started doing drugs at like 13.
At 13?
Yeah.
What was your first drug you ever tried?
Marijuana.
Marijuana? Yeah. So you was just using marijuana to try to fit in, be cool, hang around dope boys?
Right.
Yeah. So did you finish school?
No, I did not.
What grade you drop out of?
11.
Oh, so you went out to 11th grade? You only had 1 more year left, man. What kept you from doing that last year?
In the streets, trying to sell drugs into the streets.
And you said, man, 11th grade, right there at the end, said forget it.
Right at the end, I just said forget it.
Yeah.
You know?
So how long did you smoke marijuana before it got more serious?
I started smoking marijuana at 13. It's about 15. Then I did ice. Ice. Then I started smoking crack. I started smoking crack at 17.
So you went straight from ice to crack?
Yes, sir.
You never snorted cocaine, none of that?
Yes, sir.
You went straight to the heart?
Straight to the heart.
And how old?
17.
At 17? You were smoking crack at 17?
Yeah.
Man, I knew you back then, man. You went to school together. A lot of people don't know that, man. You went to school together, Richard, man. I ain't had no idea you were doing nothing like that back then, man.
Yeah, I was wild. I was really wild, you know?
Yeah. So what are some of the damaging consequences behind that lifestyle?
Prison.
You went to prison? How many times you been in prison?
3.
3? What's the longest prison sentence?
My first sentence was 2 years. My second sentence was 6 years. My third sentence was 12 years fed.
You did 12 years in the feds?
I did 10 and a half fed, but that was my sentence.
Oh, you did 10 and a half in the feds for what? Gun?
Robbery, attempt to kill, kidnapping.
Oh yeah? Why would feds pick up that? What kind of robbery charge was it?
Armed robbery, I robbing dope boys, but in the process, people got hurt. I had a lot of guns.
Oh, that's why the feds came in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Man, dang. So what's another one of the damaging consequences besides incarceration?
Incarceration. Lost my grandma, my mom.
Your mom passed?
Yes, sir.
And your grandma?
Yes, sir.
Man, my condolences to that.
And my grandfather, and my father, you know. So,
Everybody passed when you was incarcerated?
Yeah.
You go to any funerals or anything?
Yeah, I went to all the funerals, you know.
Oh, you did?
I just had a rough life. I got a brother, but we're not close, you know. I'm homeless right now.
Oh, you homeless right now?
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna talk about that, but before we get to that, you got any kids, man?
I got 6 kids.
You got 6 kids?
5 grandkids.
What kind of relationship you got with them?
Oh, we good. I got a good relationship with all the kids, you know. They come by and check on me, so I'm good with my kids.
You good with your kids and your grandkids?
My grandkids.
Yeah. So I heard you say something about you were homeless, man. So how you end up homeless? Was it because you got out of prison, all your family had done died off? I mean, what happened? Talk about it.
Well, I ended up homeless 3 years ago when the pandemic came in. I was working, I had my own place.
Where you working at?
I work for a place called Matrix.
Okay, Matrix. Is that your own crib?
It's a warehouse. When the pandemic came in, they lost 263 people. I was one of them, of course. So I lost my apartment and my cars. I lost everything. So this is how I came out homeless. I've been job hunting, but I got a messed up record, so it's hard for me to job.
You say what now?
I got a messed up record, so it's hard for me to job.
Okay, because of the record.
So, but when I was, it's just hard, you know. So, I'm in the streets right now, so I try to live doing. I do the wrong thing, you know. It's no fun. I want to live right, but it's hard out here in the streets.
Why is it so hard? Is it because do you have addiction right now?
Yes, sir.
So when you're working that job, did you have addiction? When you got out of prison, you start back using it immediately?
No.
How you pick up the addiction again?
Well, I got my addiction now. I got homeless, to be honest with you. I had a wife too. I was smoking weed. When I got homeless, I lost everything. I lost my wife, my family. I just picked my addiction back up. I don't have nobody, so this is the only thing really keep me going, you know. This is how to maintain my future. Well, not my future, but my everyday pay.
This how you able to cope with your situation by getting high.
Right.
It kind of make you forget about what you got going on.
Right.
Yeah. So come on, man. Yeah. So from my understanding, a person that's homeless, if they got an addiction, it's 100 times harder for them to come out of their situation than to be homeless without addiction. They say your addiction will keep you homeless 10 years longer than you would be if you were sober. So
I agree with that, you know, but I really think if I had people standing behind my back, if I had people,
you had a safety net.
if I had a safety net, I think I could quit, you know, but I don't have nobody, so this is something I turn to. The only thing that keeps me going, you know. I mean.
So you got your ID and all that stuff?
Yes, sir.
So what's stopping you from going to get a job anywhere, even if it's the labor fund and you get paid every day? What's stopping you from getting a job, doing anything to get off the street?
Well, actually, a couple days ago, I did get hired at Chick-fil-A.
Right here, Chick-fil-A, right here.
Yeah.
When you gonna start?
I'm waiting on Joy to review my application, but he did hire me. He's like a general manager.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting on this.
You waiting on them.
Yeah,
So when you gonna go out there and check on the job?
I went up there yesterday.
Oh yeah. You gonna go back? You need to go there every day until you get it. Show them people that you're interested, that you're willing to work and you want to work.
That's true.
Yeah. So well, that'll help you. That'll get you some money and get you off the street. But if you still got addiction, that whole check gonna go to your addiction. So how you gonna? Have you made any plans to get any help to get off the crack? Or are you cool with it? Or you want help? Or how that's gonna work out?
Actually, I do want help. You know, I do want to go to a rehab. You know, try to get some kind of help. And you all right. Once I get paid, my money might go to back crack. But I think it's like this. You gotta have a strong mind too. You know.
You gotta have a strong mind.
You gotta want to do better. And I do want to do better.
That's half the battle right there.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. If you had, what's your biggest regret in life?
Murder.
Huh?
Murder.
Who?
Murder.
Murder. That's your biggest regret? Killing somebody? Hey, how that mess with you?
It messes me hard, you know. I mean, I think about it every day.
Every day?
Every day I think about it.
Yeah?
But it was somebody I was really close to.
Somebody you're really close to?
Really close to.
Hey, man. That's deep right there. So, that's a good thing to end this interview on, too. So, listen, check this out. So, just in case there's any kids, adolescents, youth, or grown people that's contemplating choosing the lifestyle that you chose, what type of advice would you give them?
As far as kids, you know, no matter what situation you come from, where you stay at, projects, whatever, try to get your education. Don't get into the streets. The the street life will hold you down. You know, they take you down. You know, some will make it, but 9 times 10, a child that comes from projects is in the streets. You can wind up dead, in jail, or you doing drugs. Get your education.
Right.
As far as like grown-ups, try to maintain your family. Don't think about what's going on in the streets. Go to work. Stay out of drugs. You know, I would say stay out of weed too. Weed, I'll release something else. You know?
That's right.
Just take care of yourself. Don't let anybody influence you to do nothing.
Right. That's excellent advice, man. I appreciate your time. I got a donation for you. I got something for you, man. Hopefully it help you. I hope if I see you again, if I ever come to Chicken Flake, give me one of them old chicken combos.
I'll let you know.
One of them good ones with the lettuce and tomatoes and mayonnaise.
Yes.
I hope you're in there sober and got your life together, man.
I'll let you know.
I'm praying for you, brother.
Thank you.
God bless you, man.
Thank you so much, man.
All right.